Lord Shiva has sent me to you for the best benediction. Then Sanatana Goswami asked him to throw a touchstone in the water nearby and then come back. The poor Brahmana did so. And when he returned, Sanatana Goswami initiated him with the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Thus, by the benediction of Lord Shiva, the Brahmana got associated of Krishna and was thus initiated in the Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalaakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swami Niti Namane. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namane. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschata Desha Tarine. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much for joining this wonderful auspicious Shreemad Bhagavatam early morning Shreemad Bhagavatam class. Thank you Madhupati Prabhuji for engaging me in this service for my purification and for the pleasure of Lordship. So thank you everyone. So this is Shreemad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 7 and verse number 6. We'll read once more. Maitreya uvacha tada sarvani bhutani shrutva midustamoditam paritushtatmabhistat sadhu sadhitva yatha bruvan. So we have been seeing like since so many chapters and previous chapters like Brahma satisfied Shiva, right? And in this verse, especially in this verse, they are saying Maitreya Uvacha. We should not forget, right? Maitreya Muni is narrating this to Vidura, as is mentioned by Uddhava. Like he should listen Katha from Maitreya Muni, and he is narrating, he is asking question, and he is just explaining the things. And previous chapter, we have seen what happened Sati left because Daksha felt like offended, and then he did fire sacrifice, and in that arena, Sati left, right? We have seen, we know that we are regular like Shrota, so we know all these things. She left the body, and out of anger, what he did, Shivji just created that Veerabhadra, and there was so much chaos, and Daksha, Prajapati Daksha lost his head, some demigod, they lost their teeth and all that, right? And then they realized their mistake, and then they came with Brahmaji to satisfy Shivji, right? And we have seen like a beautiful description of Kailash Parvat and Mandakini, Alaknanda so nicely, and how he is sitting, how they are Kathanticha Mahakrishna, Dushyanticha Ramanticha, they were talking about Bhagavad Katha. See, the Vaishnavanam Netashambho, even so much happened in his life, he was just discussing about the Katha. So we should learn that. Whatever happens, okay. But we should always engage our senses in Katha, chanting and all that. So out of anger, Shivji, here Srila Prabhupada mentioned, he has both, right? Midhushtam, he says, Ashutosh, he pleases very easily and he gets anger also quickly. But we have to understand here that anger is for what? See, parents, sometimes children, they do mistakes, right? Something wrong. So parents also have anger, but how they do, they give some hardship or some discipline, right? To correct them so that they will not repeat that mistake. Same thing like Shivji, when Brahmaji said to Shivji, he said, I didn't feel offended also because they are like my children, right? I didn't feel also. And they went for apology and he just forgave them. And these demigods, they felt so happy. Like it is mentioned in Srila Prabhupada is saying, their heart and soul felt very happy because they thought, oh, he's so nice, he's Ashutosh, right? So here we should always think. Sometimes it happens, like I give parents example, right? Sometimes it happens with us also. Now we are grown up, but um, we get chastised from our seniors when we do something wrong. So we have to take it positive. This is for our progress. We should not think, oh, he scolded me, or she said it like this. We have to always think, in case of like Nalkubar and Manigriva, right? In that Canto 10, Narad Muni was passing by, but they didn't behave appropriately, right? In front of Narad Muni, and Narad Muni cursed them. And when they realized their mistake, what happened? Narad Muni said, okay, anyways, I curse you. You have to become trees. Now, because you wanted pleasure all the time. So you just stay, but you will be at the portrait of Krishna. So it is a benediction only, right? Curse become boon for them. And they were the witness, 24/7 witness, watching all Krishna Lila in the portrait of Nanda Maharaj. And it is saying that they are continuously talking about Katha, Krishna Lila, the pastime of Krishna, because they saw directly. We are just hearing, but they saw directly like that. So in case of them, Nalakubera and Manikriva also, same thing happened. See, sometimes Guru or our seniors, parents, so we should take positively. We should not think, oh, they chastise me like that. It is good for us. It is a benediction. So here Shivji also, he got angered, and he, like Prajapati Daksha, lost his head in the sacrifice, right? In that fire. But he got goat head. Still he was happy because they thought, oh, this is good for us. They realized their mistake. So we had to get that lesson from here. Now Shivji is Ashutosh, and people are here. He is assigned for this material world. Right? Shivji is like yogurt, milk gets some sour thing and it turns into yogurt. Like that, Krishna, he came in this material world to take care of this, right? And Shivji is like that. He gets pleases very easily. We have seen, like the previously I mentioned about that first story also, past time. So, but the point we have to think here, always it is like that. Shivji is giving benediction like to people. They come, they praise, and like Ravana, lot of pastimes are there. They got the boon, right? But always it is like that. No, the Srila Prabhupada, you have very beautiful pastime. And Shivji knows Sanatan Goswami. We have seen that mosquito pastime, right? Yeah, on the because of order of Shivji, Sanatan Goswami could continue his chanting there, his sadhana there. So he knows Sanatan Goswami very nicely. So there was one poor Brahmana. He was a Srila Prabhupada put it very nicely, this story, right? So that Brahmana, he was seeking for material benediction. So he wanted highest benediction. And Shivji thought, okay, you can go to Sanatan Goswami in Vrindavan. And that Brahmana went to Sanatan Goswami's kutir. And then he asked, I have been sent by Shivji for highest benediction, for material angel, material thing only, like touchstone. That we say paras. So paras is like this. If you touch the iron, it turns into gold. So see, that can turn into gold. But sadhu sangha, when we come in contact with sadhu sangha, sadhu, he just make like him, right? Sadhu, it is like a, so sadhu is very very higher than this. So now we will see how he got the association of Sanatan Goswami and how he transformed, he translated to spiritual. He wanted material thing like gold, but finally he just translated to spiritual. So then he said, okay, there is a touchstone near garbage. And he just went and he was happy. Oh, I will get lot of gold now. And he left. On the way, see, because of association, sadhus association, we always say Guru, Shastra and Sadhus association, it came in his mind, oh, if it is highest benediction, why he kept with the garbage? And then he kept, like, he returned to Sanatan Goswami and he asked, like, if it is a highest benediction, why did you keep with the garbage? Then Sanatan Goswami said, yeah, this is not the highest benediction. Then he said, you want that really? So here also had to understand. See, sometimes we get good thing like paras. It's very difficult to live in this material world. We are so much attached to this material world. So he asked, if we have faith in Guru or whosoever, our Shiksha Gurus, our Shastra, if we have faith. So Sanatan Goswami asked him, do you really want that? Then you have to leave that. You have to throw. So it is like it's a good lesson here. If we really want something like spiritual, then we have to sacrifice. We don't have paras, but we have to sacrifice somewhere. Sometimes we get seva and we have a lot of things to do, but we have to prioritize. Oh, this seva is important. We are doing for the pleasure of Lord, right? So we should have that faith. We are not hankering for benefit, but we are always doing for the pleasure of Lord. So this is the lesson from here. And Sanatan Goswami said, okay, then you have to go and throw that paras, that touchstone. And then he because of sadhu sangha, sadhu association, he was totally transferred actually. And then he went and threw, and he came back. And then he gave him mala and Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And he said, this is the highest benediction. So now we have to understand how we can say like Hare Krishna. We always say Hare Krishna Mahamantra chant, so we had to how to understand this. So we will just see by the example. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he said, my all energy namakari, then is a sarva shakti tatradipa smaranida smaranena kala. Means all his energy, he just accumulated in that Nam. And Kali Kale, Krishna avatar, Nam Rupe Krishna avatar. Means he came in the form of Nam. And when we are chanting on our tongue, it's our purification. We discussed earlier so many times that how it transform us, right? So in Chaitanya Leela only, Haridas Thakur, right? People send Hira by one prostitute to degrade him, right? So Haridas Thakur said, okay. Then she wanted to make him Hiradas, Das of Hira. So she wanted to make him Hiradas, but Haridas Thakur, he was a great devotee. He said, okay, you sit there, but I had to finish my 192 round. And he was chanting. And he was a great devotee, like we always say, Namacharya Haridas Thakur. So he used to chant 192 rounds and so attentively. That vibration of sound of that Nam, Harinam, she was listening, and through her ears it went to her heart, and her heart, after 3 days, she just surrendered unto his lotus feet, and she accepted him as a guru. So we can understand how much potency it has, right? Even in Shreemad Bhagavatam, Ajamal story, right? He was just chanting, he just said that name Narayan, Narayan, because his son's name. He was scared and he was calling Narayan, Narayan when he saw the Dutas, right? Dutas. But Devduta also came there and they said, no, you cannot take him because he said our Swami's name. And he got the second chance, right? Ajamal story also. So why? Because of the potency of this Nam. And then if we see in Ramayana, so Ramayana, they say, um, what is that? Ulta Nama Japata Harinama Valmiki Bhaya Brahma Samana. So he was hunter, right? Valmiki was hunter previously, and he was killing so many animals, and he came in the contact with Narad Muni. Narad Muni said, "Why are you doing? Why are you killing these innocent animals?" And he halfway, not full also, because he was enjoying. Halfway, they are like in that situation, and he was enjoying. So he said, "You are doing this, and for whom?" He said, "Oh, I have to take care of my family." He said, "They will take the share of your sins. Go and ask." He went, and then nobody had it. They said, "That is your uh, duty. You have to take care of us." Parents, wife, children, they didn't take that. They said, "No, we will not take share of your sins." Then he came, and he just said, "Now what to do?" Narad Muni, Guru, right? Guru and Sadhu. How he said, "Okay, you can say Ram now." But he was habitual of saying Mara, Mara, Mara. Then Narad Muni said, "Okay, you say Mara, Mara." If we say continuously Mara, 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 it becomes Ram. And that potency of that name, he uh, got purified, and he just transformed that hunter to Valmiki Rishi. And he compiled Ramayana before it happened. That much potency he got because of this Ram Nam, right? So we can understand all these things. And Shukadev Goswami also saying, Kalir Dosha Nidhe Rajam Asteko Mahan Guna Kirtanat Eva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Paramajam. Like Parikshit Maharaj just allowed that Kali to enter in his kingdom just because he thought, oh, he has so many doshas, so many calamities he has, Kali, right? But he has potency like Ram, he has Harina potency, right? And then he said, okay, you can enter. Parikshit Maharaj, he was Dharmatma. He thought for this Kali Yuga people, this Harina will be the medicine for everyone. And he entered, and now we got this Harina, right? And Vyas Muni also, if we think about Vyas Muni, so Vyas Muni, he wrote so many Puranas, he glorified so many, a lot of Purana, Garud Puran, Padma Puran, Shiv Mahapuran, he glorified all these things. But still he was thinking something is missing. Sometimes it happened with us also. We are doing a lot of things, but we feel like not like we are getting that essence, that happiness, right? That bliss in our heart. So like that, Vyasmuni also, he was always like thinking something is wrong, something is missing in my life. And then he came in contact with Narad Muni, like Guru again. And then he said, "Why are you so sad?" Then he said, "Yeah, I don't feel like, I don't know, something is missing in my life." Then Narad Muni said, "See, you wrote Upanishad, Puran, so many, glorified so many things, but you didn't glorify Lord Krishna, right? So you should glorify Lord Krishna because he is the Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam." If we forget the original, we cannot enjoy other things. We have to have that original, always sticking to our roots, sticking to our base. So Krishna is the origin, Krishna is the absolute truth. So he said you have to glorify his Leelas. And then he wrote Shreemad Bhagavatam, which we are reading every day, hearing from different acharyas, hearing, joining the classes, right? And this Shrimad Bhagavatam, that last verse is, Vyasmuni said, uh, Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamo Dukkha Shamnas Tan Namami Hariparam. And after that, he just broke his kalam. He didn't write after that. He satisfied so much And he said, Nama Sankirtanam yasya, means only Nam. Kali Yug, only Harir Nam, Hare Nam eva kevalam, Kalo Nastyo Gatiranyata. There is no other source, only Nam. Nam can just, again, even rocks also, Ramayan, rocks also just floated because of Nam. They put name Ram on the rock, and big rocks were floating. So this Nam can only make us cross this Bhavasagar. We are in this Bhavasagar, right? It looks like, oh, so much opulences, so much happiness and all that. But if we don't have this bhakti, we don't have this our parampara, what we got is so many festivals every weekend. We have to, so many things in pipeline, right? Oh, we have to ready for that like this, right? So our mind is always in the mood of service. uh, so many how we got this by Srila Prabhupada, right? He gave this such a wonderful parampara, our routine every day. He said 16 rounds, listen, chant and hear attentively. This parampara we got, we had to cherish that, what we got. And Naam, we are talking about Naam. And Shivji, like, see, Shivji can give benediction. Here also we are talking about Shivji, right? He is Ashutosh, he can give benediction. So I just want, previously also I shared my sister, she is doctor, and she always get deputed to Mathura. She is a great devotee of Shivji. They perform lot of yajna and lot of things like for Shivji. Now this is Shravan month, they are doing so many puja and all that. But see how Shivji connects us to Krishna Prem, right? So she gets deputed to Mathura. She stays almost 2-3 weeks in Mathura, right? And she gets to visit all the temples in Vrindavan, for which I am always hankering. I am in here, America, and I want to go there. But she is getting that. She is doing bhakti of Shivji, but she is getting all the darshan. Kartik month she was there last year, whole Kartik month, and I told her just go and visit and just think about Krishna. So why? Because Shivji is connecting us. They say if you are earlier we are also doing before coming to ISKCON, praying to different demigods, right? So we have to understand Shivji just connects us, and this is the highest benediction. He gives Krishna prem. He connects us to Krishna, and through Nam. So here Srila Prabhupada mentioned last paragraph, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we got this. We have to cherish in our heart. We have to chant attentively, and that bhakti, what we are getting, we have to give to others also. In my life, if I should share my experience when I came to ISKCON, and it happened, Purnachandra Prabhuji just, there was Okti Rathayatra, and next day we exchanged the numbers and all that. And then next day, my son's birthday, and he just called in the morning, and we happened to go to that. They said, you just come, we'll just organize everything for your son's birthday." And that day, Vrindavan Chandra Prabhuji was just passing by, and he came and he gave the lecture, and he was talking about garlic onion and all that, about a lot of things about Ekadashi. And then I asked him, like, how to do all these things, how to come out, because we eat, as we were in Vidarbha, we eat lot of onions here. So he said, Mataji, just you are making for your family. Now think, make for Krishna. And this thing. So, and chant. Purnachandra Prabhuji was emphasizing. My Prabhuji was not coming, so he was emphasizing giving prasadam. Feed your Prabhuji like this and chant. Always he was saying, just chant, Mataji, whatever problems are, just chant. And then that Naam, I was chanting 32 rounds that time for everyone, so that they will also get mercy. And because I was having so much time and just chanting all day chanting, and that Naam made really it has so much potency. We just, our life totally changed. Now we cannot tolerate the smell of that garlic onion also. I used to eat so much, but now we cannot tolerate that smell. So why? Because the potency of this Harinam. So we should cherish that Harinam. We should have gratitude to our Srila Prabhupada, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Krishna, all gurus, Shiksha gurus, and make our life happy and give this Harinam to everyone and make everybody's life happy and blissful. So, and chant louder, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining and listening attentively. Thank you, Madhupati, for engaging in this service. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mother.
Thank you.
We'd like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day. The Parna time today is 9:57 to 10:40 a.m. Late Parna, 9:57.
Yeah.
So, we like to offer our prayers to Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Shri Nrsimha, Jai Nrsimha, Jai Jai Nrsimha, Praladesha, Jaya Padmamukha Padmalingam, Ugravidam
Uviram Maham
Mahavidam
Vishnu Jalantam
Sarvatomukham,
Saroto Mukham Narsingham
Nrsimham
Vishnu
Vishnu
Padram
Bhadram Nityamiham.
Swamyam.
Nrsimha Bhagavana ki jai,
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
That's all for our humble obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord.
Vanchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu
Paritanam
Bhavayitya
Pavane Bhayo
Patitana
Vaishnavibhyo Namo
Pavanebhyo
Namaha.
Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha.
Vaishnavinda ki
Ki
jai.
Jai.
Raj Shreemad Bhagavatam ki
Ki
jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Ki
jai.
Jai.
Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Hari.
Hari.
Packing, it's harder than it looks.